All right, welcome to Sin Bin Stream tonight in NHL playoff hockey action. We have the Carolina Hurricanes at Montreal Canadiens in Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Final. Series is tied 1 game apiece. Audio's good on Twitch. Anytime YouTube wants to kick in. I don't know what the problem is on my tablet. Alright, it'll start in about 9 minutes. Let me check the audio. Alright. Alright, there. Finally the chat works on my tablet. Takes forever. Holy cow, my glasses are dirty. Alright, hope everybody's having a great Monday. Hope you're having a good holiday if you're in the United States. So we honor the heroes who gave their lives in wars to keep this country free. All right. So, it should be less than 8 minutes from starting now. I think it's going to be too warm for this shirt, too. It's gotten warm today. I have to switch to the white jersey. All right. Yeah, no worries, Chance. How's it going? Go Habs, yep. Hello, Randomosity. Yes, happy Tuesday morning for you. Frank G, what is up? How are you? Don't forget to vote in the poll in the YouTube chat. We already have 10 votes. 7 for Montreal. 3 for the Canes. Yeah, I got to take this thing off. This thing is way too hot. Let me get the white jersey. Lemieux. Claude Lemieux, member of the 1986 Stanley Cup winning team, bringing the torch in. All right, I'll be right there. All right, yeah. It was just way too hot in that thing. All right, they got the towels out at Bell Center. Waving them. And let's get the anthem queued up real quick. I'm assuming it's going to be Anderson versus Dobish again. Hey, Montreal in their white, but their logo is, there's no white in it. It's all black and red. I don't know what's wrong with the black and red with the white in it, like the one on my hoodie there. I don't like this other logo they use. I don't understand it either. Kieran, hello to you. Welcome. Hope you're having a good holiday. Or, wait. Hope you're having a good Monday. I forget sometimes who's in the States, who's in Canada. Go Canadiens, yes. Cannot believe that the Knights are up 3-0 on the Avs. Never saw that coming. We'll keep an eye on the NBA once it's underway. Knicks can close it out on the road. They're up 3-0. Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals, or East Finals. Les Canadiens. Yep. Oh, yeah. Let me get the national anthem ready real quick. Star Spangled Banner. Couldn't find a copyright-free Canadian anthem. I thought the one I had was, and it was not. All right. Thanks, Karen. Appreciate it. Yeah, see, we got 11. Thank you. Yeah, we got some people in the white jersey, even at home. But a lot of red. All right, are we going to get this underway? I mean, get the anthems going soon? Oh, are they doing the ole, ole, ole? Oh, brother. That's a soccer thing. Why do we do soccer things in hockey? I don't understand. Nah, good enough. It's much better than it was. All right. Dobish. Derek, hello. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I assume it's going to be Dobish and Anderson. Fowler played, what, 10 minutes that one game, I think? All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Remove your hats and caps for the national anthems performed by Camille Cormier-Moras, Sarah Justine, Émilie Damour, along with Eleanor Lagacé.
It's 4 very French-sounding names doing the anthem. All right, here we go. American anthem. Let's make sure it's working real quick. Okay. So make sure. Yeah, so the logo is like all black and red. There's none of this white. It looks too dark. I prefer this logo. I don't know why. They've been doing that all year, I think, too. Still say they should have. They got Montreal Expos banners in there. Why don't they have Montreal Maroons? I don't get it. All right, on to the Canadian anthem. In French. All right, let's take a look. It is Anderson backed up by Bussy and Dobish backed up by Fowler. Canes have scratched Serato, Riley, Delorier, Kotkaniemi, and Kochetkov, the third goalie. For the Canadians, Gallagher, Angstrom, Beck, both Jackeyes, Reinbacher, Kapanen. Ooh, Kapanen. He just played last game. And Montembeault, the third goalie. Huh. Surprised Kapanen's not in again. Interesting. All right, we should be set momentarily for the start. Pivotal game 3 in this best of 7 series, tied 1-1. All right, home crowd out with the towels. Yeah, I should check in on the Chicago Wolves in the AHL playoffs. All right. Anderson in 10 games, 9-1 record, 1.55 goals against, 927 save percentage. 16 games for Dobich, 9-7 record, 2.51 goals against, 909 save percentage. After a loss, yeah, he's like 5-0, 1.77. All right, they're passing a big flag. I don't know if this means we're ready or no. Let's get more shots, Montreal. Agreed. All right, Carolina in white, left to right. Habs in red, right to left. Dobich plays it behind the net. And kept in by the Canes. Sent behind the net. Gooley gets hit by Robinson. And Carolina sends it to the near boards. Excuse me. Finally, the Habs got it to neutralize. It's sent right back in by Carolina. Dobich plays it to the far corner. Back to Gooley. Gooley sends it behind the boards. Who's Gooley out there with? I guess Carrier. Sent to neutralize. Chatfield dumps it in again for Carolina. Gooley behind the net. It's in the far corner. Gooley takes it behind the net again. It's not out. Chatfield sends one. That's in the near corner now. They gave Carolina a shot on goal. Another one sent wide. And dumped in and headed for a line change. Montreal. Taken out. Pass to the neutral ice. Chatfield up the middle. Drops it over to the far circle. Shot was wide. And I think that was Ehlers who set up the far circle, but I didn't see who took the shot. Still just 1-0 shots on goal. All right, dumped in by the Habs. Anderson plays it out the far boards. And it's to the neutral zone and into the near corner. Jarvis sends it to the blue line. Kept in by Stan Coven. Shot by Walker. Glove save held on by Dobich at 18:01. We have 2 shots on goal for Carolina in the first 2 minutes. Ricky, yes, thank you. Hope you are doing well too. 2021, gotcha. Yeah, thanks, Ricky. Appreciate it. All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Yep, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you. Follow on Twitch. Still waiting on this draw. I don't know what the holdup is. All right. False start. They kicked Evans out. Deneau steps in. It's in the far circle. Face off. Back to Carrier. Sends it behind the net. No. Evans sent it out, I think. Who's Carrier out there with? This would be Gooley. All right. Far circle sent around by Taylor Hall for the Canes. Behind the net. Blake centers it. Hall's shot, I think, was blocked. And it's in the far corner. Back to the far corner now. Still battling along the boards for the puck. Deneau. And Blake. Deneau falls down. Canadians send it around. And it's sent out. Neutral ice. Taken in. Shot. Off the stick of Nikishin. Saved. And Canadians get it out to neutral ice. Habs take it away. Yeah, Carolina had it. Habs got it back. Now they retreat. Hudson behind his own net. Come on, Montreal. Got to get pucks on net. Oh, Veleno's in the lineup. First time in this series since Game 6 against Buffalo. Didn't realize that's who was up. All right, sent around and dumped in. Far corner. I think I may need to take this shirt off too. It's too hot. Robinson lost it at neutral ice. Dobich will play it behind the net. Veleno picks it up. Now leaves it for Hudson. All right, pass to the near side. Sent all the way down. Icing against Montreal is the call at 16:09. Come on. Ooh, Doc went for a hit and went flying. I don't know if he missed. Yeah, he didn't get very much of Slavin. Wow. Oh, nice takedown there by... Who is that? Carrier of Carolina, 28. He just grabbed somebody on the shoulder and sent him down to the ice. I guess that's allowed. I didn't know. I don't think so, though. Far corner sent to the near corner. Carolina with the puck. They've picked up their fourth shot. Finally, Hudson sends it behind the net. Matheson waiting for the line change. Can't see. That bad camera angle. Dobson's shot wide. And Carolina going the other way. Lost the puck. And the Habs got it out to neutral ice, but the Canes will regroup in their own end. At some point, Montreal picked up a shot. Oh, we got a whistle, though. A penalty. Interference on Chatfield is the call. Oh, yeah, he decked Evans after Evans had passed the puck away. Oh, yeah, that official made the call from behind the net. And the penalty happened right in front of the box. Brundemar's not happy with the call. I'm not sure what the problem is. All right, back to the blue line. Canadians on the power play. Hudson with the puck. And taken away by Walker to the neutral ice. Into the O-zone. Walker by himself, though. Taken away by the Canadians. Pass to now Hudson, who skates it in. And it's sent out by Carolina. Come on. Fifth in power play in the postseason. Second in PK, Carolina. Dropped it back into the O-zone at the blue line. Demidov, and it's sent out to neutralize. Habs power play is 0 for 4 in the first two games. It's not a lot of power plays in 2 games. Demidov sends it. He gets it. Nope. Off the boards. Taken by the Carolina Hurricanes and dumped into the near corner. Gotta say Canes and Habs. All right. Still battling for the puck. Jankowski's shot got blocked. And Nikishin has it taken away 120 of the power play already gone. Caulfield passes. And Bolduc drops it back. Taken in. Texier sends it ahead. Bolduc couldn't get it. It's kept in, though. Suzuki shot. Rebound. Shot. Save by Anderson. And what do we got? 13:27 to go. And just 13 seconds left on the power play. Yeah, Suzuki with the shot, Bolduc with the rebound. Doc was there as well, but Anderson made the save. Should be, yeah, that is the second shot on goal. And what's the call? Somebody got a scratch on their eye. I didn't see who that was. Probably somebody for Carolina. It looked like a white jersey. Cleared down the length of the ice. And that should just about do it for the power play. Dobson has it. That's it. Back to 5-on-5. Texier takes it up, dumps it in. It's behind the net. Walker couldn't get it out. Stahl is there too, finally to neutralize, but Montreal gets the puck. Matheson passes, and Deneau sends it towards the slot, but missed. Stankoven did not get it out. Now they do. Somebody shattered a stick. Taken in by Matheson. Oh, he got leveled by Walker. Back to Matheson. His shot was wide. And Gooley has it. Gooley looking. Montreal getting a line change. And they take it behind their own net. 12:22 to go in the first period. Sent in. They avoid the icing. Montreal. Near corner. Battle for the puck. It goes behind to Gostish Bear. For the Canes, out to Blake. Blake makes a pass. Taken by Stankoven. Towards the net, too high. Tipped off the netting, and that'll be the under 14 media timeout at 11:58. No score. Shots are 4-2 Carolina. I'll be right back. Yes, hey, Jonathan. Yeah, no goals. We've already played 8 minutes and 2 seconds. Yeah, good evening to you. Thanks for the like, Bond. All right, I'll be right back. All right, we're back. There's still that commercial. Oh, it just got too hot in here. We made it into the 80s today. Didn't realize it was already 75 inside. Just got too warm. Should be back momentarily here. All right, yep. The TNT's back from commercial. I'm watching on HBO Max, so I am a little behind when comparing to NHL.com. All right, underway in Cleveland. Knicks 23, Cavs 19, 4:13 to go in the first. All right, just about set. Near circle draw. False start. Somebody for the Canes got kicked out. Carrier took the draw for Carolina. They keep it in. Far circle shot. Rebound sent by Nikishin. That was not on target either. And battle in the near corner. Centering shot and a goal. Carolina gets on the board first. Just too many opportunities in their O-zone. Yep, 11:36, the first goal. Gostisbehere from Jankowski and Robinson, his first of the playoffs. There was a battle for the puck in the near corner. All of a sudden, it got centered. Nobody had Gostisbehere. He was wide open in the far circle, and Dobich couldn't go post to post. I mean, and Gostisbehere hit the left post, and it went in. I mean, to Dobich's right, and to Gostisbehere's left. Off the post and in, and it's 1-0 Carolina. That was just sloppy. They couldn't get the puck out of their own zone. All right, dumped in. Hudson behind his own net. Montreal with work to do. Hudson waiting. Stalls in front of Dobich. Pass. Who's with the... who sent it out? Is this icing? This is icing. No, nobody put their arm up, but I knew it was icing. 11-11. Yeah, nobody was watching Gostisbehere wide open in the near circle. There wasn't... Like, Kirby Doc went after Jankowski. I don't know where the second defense... Oh, Gooley was in that scrum in the corner. And, yeah, I didn't see any defensemen because it looked like Bolduc and Doc were trying to play defensemen there. It was very odd. Evans does not win the draw, but it's in the far boards. Evans back. Now sent ahead. Saucer pass. Slavin sends it out. And into the far corner. Sent around to the near boards. Evans gets it at the neutral ice, but loses it. And the Canes, Slavin sends it out. Or no, Slavin, it got into the far corner, pardon me. Evans tips it. Now the Canes get it out. Jarvis turned it over. Taken out by the Habs and dumped in because they're going for a line change. I think that was Newhook. All around the boards to the near side. Canes have to send it out again. Or no, Canes send it in again. Now Dobson has it. We've played almost 10 minutes so far. Up the far boards, and there's a whistle at 10:01. I disagree. I wouldn't get all up in arms about Vegas. Carolina's a very good team. I think Montreal's proven themselves. Oh, no worries. That sounds good, Bon. Yeah, nobody had Gostisbehere. I don't know what Montreal was doing on that. That was really bad defense. Still waiting on the draw. They just kicked Stahl out. Martinook will step in against Danault. Danault wins the draw for Montreal. Dobson to Matheson. Matheson sends it ahead. Danault into the near boards. Danault back to the blue line. Shot. Matheson put it wide, I think, for the bounce. Off the boards. And they still have it now in the near corner behind the net. And Miller sends it to the far corner. But they still haven't gotten it out. Now Miller sends it out. Matheson gets there first before Blake. Matheson behind his own net makes the pass. And sent ahead. Centering pass. Far circle shot. Tipped just wide. The crowd thought they had gotten the equalizer. Sent down the length of the ice. And apparently, yeah, they beat out the icing, Carolina did. Pass to Suzuki. He passes to Carrier, who sends it ahead. Return pass. Suzuki tipped it. Slavkovsky. Oh, my gosh. A way late offside call. Again. I don't know why they're so late to determine offsides. Again. Oh, they hit the post. Slavkovsky had to go off his skate, not a kick, and it hit the left post. Well, they've shown they're beatable too. Vegas is... Colorado's lost 3 straight. Unless they do a reverse sweep, we're not going to have to worry about Colorado. Let's hope. I mean, they need more. I mean, they need something. Dano didn't do anything for the Kings. That's why they traded him. He was just a bad fit or something. I don't know. Yeah, but I don't think we have to worry about Colorado unless they pull the miracle of all miracles and get a reverse sweep and win 4 straight. Again, even if they manage to do that, they'll be tired, but also they showed they could be beaten in the first 3 games, but I kind of doubt. Just not enough Makar, and it's a little too late. Makar didn't help them to a win in game 3, but I don't know. I'm not that high on Vegas either. I mean, they're playing great. It's very shocking, but I'm rooting for the East, and I still think the East can win it too. But what do I know? My predictions didn't come true at all. Really thought the Wild would do better than they did. I can't believe they bowed out in 5 against the Avs. All right, back from commercial break. I don't know what they're showing. It's a rafter cam from last game, full ice, and they missed the draw. Like, they were showing something in the near side and then something on the other side. No clue what they were trying to illustrate. Whistle already at 8:42. Yeah, Vegas is up 3-0. You didn't know, Chance? They won. They were down 3-0 after 1, tied at 3-3 after 2. Got a goal in the third, and then they added an empty net. They won 5-3 last night. Vegas just needs to win one more, and that series is over. All right, face off into the near boards. Still battling for the puck in the corner. Gooley shot it, and Anderson made the save at 8:26. So here you go. Tomorrow night, Vegas leads 3-0. Sunday they won 5-3. Frauds. I don't know. Go Wild next year, yeah. Who blew the game? I don't know. It was a team effort. All right, Montreal. Demidov shot blocked, going the other way. Montreal gets their first pass to Hudson. Hudson to the neutral ice. Demidov sent it ahead, but Evans couldn't do anything with it. Skated in by, I think, Newhook. Sent behind the net. Evans couldn't get to it, and the Canes send it out. Pass to the near boards. Neutral ice dump in. Carolina gets there first, sends it behind the net to the far boards. Evans takes it, but got hit by Miller. Miller sends it behind the net. And a pass to the neutral ice by Carolina. They're trying to get a line change. Hudson has it. And now skated up by Slavkovsky. Shot blocked. Glove down by Carolina. Suzuki pass. Oh, Caulfield got blindsided. Jarvis ahead to Chatfield, who leaves it into the near corner, or near boards. Centering pass got away. Montreal the other way. Suzuki will retreat. Suzuki passes to the far side. Nope, they got it. Matheson up the middle. Matheson sends it back. Pass off the far board. Suzuki in the far corner. Nikishin got in his way. Blake sends it out off the far boards. They take it up and dump it into the near corner. Matheson to the far corner. And shot by Taylor Hall was wide. Into the near boards. Hall gets it at the point. Shoots. Blocked. Hall gets it back. Another shot. That one is saved and held on by Dobish at 6:07. Shots are just 6-3. Carolina scores 1-0. That's a hit to the head. That should have been a penalty. Caulfield got a hit to the head and no call. That was that blindside hit, an absolute shoulder something to the head. That should have been a penalty. You cannot blindside hit a guy in the head. I thought we'd have the under 10 media timeout, but I guess we're waiting for 6. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, they could reverse sweep, but I doubt it. Sent behind the net. Doc got hit by Walker. Sent ahead. Hopefully Caulfield's all right. I'm wondering if they're going to have to evaluate him for a concussion. I have a bad feeling. Should have been a penalty. I don't know how that's. I don't think that's legal. I don't know how they missed that. That's that rule, whatever they call it. There's a number for it. You're not allowed to hit. They're trying to legislate out the blindside hits to the head. Any hit to the head. Centered. Shot. Shattered the stick. I don't know who that was. Gooley, maybe? Doc trying to pin it against the boards with Carrier. And Carolina has it in their own zone. Carolina getting a line change. Pass to Walker. Walker sends it ahead. Into the near corner. Sent behind the net. Far circle. Carolina's still in the O-zone. Martinook trying to dig it out. Struble is there for the Canadiens. Carolina takes it behind the net. Ehlers centered it, but it's out of the zone. Going the other way. That is Newhook with the puck. He lost it, though, in the near corner. Evans there trying to help him dig it out. Stankoven sent it around. Actually, a shot. A goal! Montreal tied it. Wow, what a rocket shot from the far circle with 4:32 to play in the first. Matheson from Demidov and Evans. Yeah, it was in the far circle. Anderson got beat. We are all square at 1-1. Newhook did the dirty work. He got the puck in the near corner, pardon me. Evans sent it along the boards. Nice centering pass, and then Anderson got beat glove side high. Nobody had Matheson. He just missed it, too. Anderson almost got the glove up. Under the bar. Terrific pass by Demidov, and Evans was the one that sent it behind the net. Shot was wide by the Canes. That was Svechnikov. It's behind the net. Centering pass back to the far circle. Shot was wide. Dobson couldn't get it out. Pass sent ahead. Gallagher, I think, is back out there. I hope he's all right, though. Sent ahead. Pardon the whistle. Svechnikov is shot. Glove save. Dobish, he hangs on. 3:50 the time. Shots are 7-4. Oh, I forgot to do the first goal visualizer. So we have a tie game. 3:50 to go in the first. Times of goals were 8:24 and 15:28. Yep. Great pass. Yeah. Newhook doesn't get an assist, but he did the dirty work. And Evans, nice pass. And Demidov set Matheson up perfect. Yep. I don't like Colorado. I don't like Vegas either. So kind of makes no difference to me who wins that series because I can't stand them both. All right. Here's the Gostish Bear goal. I don't think I did this. All right. Puck is in the near corner. Carrier, Robinson, from Jankowski to Gostish Bear. Nobody was within the same zip code of Gostish Bear. He was alone because Carrier and Gooley were trying to get the puck in the near corner, and you have forwards trying to play defense. So they blew it. Wide open. Nice puck movement by Robinson and Jankowski. Then Matheson. So Carrier got it into the near corner. Evans will send it behind the net right now. Demidov got it, and wide open Matheson as Ehlers was slow to react. Nobody had Matheson. So 2 defenseman goals were tied at 1 apiece. No. Never. Screw Torts. Yeah, I don't want Torts getting any credit for anything. I can't stand him. Thought we were done with his clown shoes act. It had been a year. Sent into the far corner, and Carolina sends one. It's in the near corner. Miller set it up. Oh, and Carolina scored in the crease. Damn it. 3:38 to go. Taylor Hall from Miller and Blake. That lead didn't last long. Or that tie didn't last long, pardon me. Blake dumped it into the far corner, or near corner. Miller set it up. Hall took a couple whacks at it in the crease, and Dobish was down and couldn't stretch any further. He was in the near circle, and Carrier was there. Nobody could get Hall off the puck. It was pretty pathetic defense again. 2-1 Carolina. They win the center ice draw, too. Walker dumps it in from the red line. Dobish behind his net. Robinson kept it in, though, for the Canes. Robinson, it got away. Finally, Montreal to the neutral ice. They're going to be offsides. I don't know what they were doing. 3:16. Come on. So the tie lasted all of, 50... Oh, they changed the time of goal. So as soon as I tried to figure it out, 44 seconds? No. 54 seconds. 54 seconds. The tie lasted. And they missed the draw. Sent ahead. somebody just decked Doc. No call. Sent up the near boards. Bolduc passes. Taken into the ozone. A shot was blocked. Ended up steering it aside, though, into the near boards. That was Anderson. Sent out by Carolina. But this is going to be icing against the Canes at 2:44. Yep, we're at 21 likes, so 4 more, please, for 25 likes. Thank you. Thanks, Ricky. Shaman, what's up? Yep, thank you for the like, Shaman. Hope you're doing well. No, I know. Who's to say they wouldn't have done this without him, too? That's all. I know. I can't stand him. His act will wear thin. He'll probably be fired mid-season next year if he's around. I'm tired of hearing how great they are with him. It's just annoying. Can't stand the Knights. Knights won it in 2023. Colorado won it in 2022. They both won recently. We sick of the same teams winning all the time. All right, the puck is pinned along the boards behind the Canadiens' net. Now Walker tried to center it. Don't know if it got on net. Somebody from Montreal had their stick broken. And it's taken by Ehlers to Walker. Long shot, rebound. Did they get a fresh stick? Are they still out there? Head to the bench, dude. What are you waiting on? Why are you out there playing without a stick? Shot. That's Slavkovsky. I mean, get the heck out of there. What are you doing? Whistle at 1:43. I mean, how dumb can you be to just skate around as a forward without a stick? Defenseman, I get it. And a forward better hand you their stick to you than you. But why didn't he just head off or go grab a stick? It wasn't even like a cross ice. It's not second period where the line changes longer. Face off. Taken behind the Montreal net. Sent up the near boards. They avoid the icing. Newhook sends it around. And it's out of the zone, though. Carolina. Far circle. Shot from the slot. Saved by Dobish. Back to the blue line. Far circle. That one's not on target. And a penalty coming up, I guess, on Montreal. Yep. And Anderson will head to the bench. And oh, no. Did they just get a second one? Anytime Montreal wants to touch the puck so we can get this penalty called, 59.7 seconds. Ay, ay, ay. Interference on Gooley. I was afraid they were going to get 2. It had been so long. Wait, where's the interference? Yeah, well, it's kind of hard not to interfere when Svechnikov has a hold of your stick. I mean, yeah, it's going to look like he turned him when the other guy's got a hold of your stick. Jeez Louise. Unreal. All right, Carolina power play with 59.7 seconds to go in the first. Sent behind the net. Carolina couldn't get it out. Miller kept it in. Near corner. Cleared down the length of the ice by Montreal. 13th in power play in the postseason. 12th in PK. Carolina's 0 for 5 this series on the power play. Miller shoots too high. Near boards. And sent. Now Taylor Hall centers it to the slot. It's tipped behind the net. Blake sends it back to the far circle. Centering pass. Hall jamming at it. It's in the near circle. 9 seconds. Back to Miller. Miller's shot. Too wide. 4 seconds at the blue line. 2 seconds in the near circle. That's going to do it. 14-5 shots. End of the first. And 2-1 the score in favor of the Carolina Hurricanes. All right, Montreal has a lot of work to do. Still not getting shots on net. Hall from Miller and Blake. Here's Blake with the puck at the blue line. Sends it into the near corner. Miller gets it, sends it to Hall. After the initial save is made, he got the rebound like right in the between a bunch of Canadians and still tucked it into the net. So Carolina will start the second period on the power play with 1 minute remaining. Thank you. Appreciate it, Ricky. Terrible defense on the rebound. Bad back end. Yeah, all 3 goals have been very horrific defense played by both teams. Yeah, I hear you. I'm not going to give Torts any credit. Everybody else wants to give him credit, fine. I'm not here to get all mushy or get all mushy and praising of Torts. The guy should have retired and stayed retired. Well, I guess. What about Colorado's goal? I mean, I know that he's beaten Colorado, but still. Nice. I hear you. Need to be more gritty. The Canadians dumped the puck out. It's true. They got to do something different. They're not getting pucks on net. And speaking of which, they had Expos flags. Why can't they put up a banner for the 2 Stanley Cups won by the Montreal Maroons? Yes, it's not the same stadium, but they played in the same stadium, or the original Montreal. The Forum was a Montreal Maroons stadium. I think that team needs to be honored. They're gone, but they shouldn't be forgotten. I mean, it's not like they're a threat to come back either. I just don't get it. You got Expos banners hanging in your thing, but you can't make room for 2 Stanley Cup banners for a team that won 2 in that city, in the building you used to use, but not the one you currently use. I don't get it. I just can't believe the Maroons have just been forgotten. Now, Montreal better forget this period and do something different in the second. All right. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Thanks for the 23 likes. If you haven't already, please hit the like button on the video and consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. And if you have a Twitch account, follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's the same live stream, but it is faster and commercial free. All right. Don't forget to vote in the YouTube chat who you think is going to win. 24 votes, 62% Montreal, 38% Carolina. Or if you don't see the poll, just let me know in the chat who you're rooting for or who you think will win. Doesn't have to be the same team. Let me know, yeah, about the game and your thoughts on the series as well. All right, let's get this stupid ad out so I can slide this up. For some reason it just stays frozen until you revisit the page, which is rather annoying. Because then this happens. Yep, there we go. All right, so Knicks up big on the Cavs already. 61-37, 4:44 to go in the second. They await, the winner of OKC and San Antonio. What else is going on? Oh. All right, score is 2-1 Carolina. Shots are now 15-5 in favor of Carolina. Face-offs 11-9 Carolina. They have not had a power play yet. Or they haven't finished it yet. They've had half of one. They've still got a minute on their first power play. Montreal is 0 for 1 on the power play. Hits are 9-9. Block shots 11-5. Montreal. Giveaways 5-2 Montreal. Takeaways 2-0 Carolina. All right, so tomorrow the game in Vegas is actually 8 o'clock, 8:05 live stream, likely 8:15 puck drop. Need to play different against a good team like this. Yeah, they won game one, but they need to adjust, no doubt. Yeah. Feel like there's been tons of blowouts in the NBA in the postseason. Yeah, I mean they're down 24, still in the first half. Whew. 25 for the series? Woof. That probably sounds right though. We can look it up. They had 12 in a loss in overtime in game 2. They had 22 in game 1. So they had 34 coming into this game in 2 games. Right? Yeah. 34 plus 5, they've had 39 so far. In a game, 2 games and a third. Oh, no worries, Connor. Good to have you here. How's it going? Double OT. And now it doesn't matter as much because there's no more double headers. I only objected when there were double headers. Another signing for Edmonton. All right, I'll check it out. Put this in the chat. Oh, Oilers. Who is that? Raty? R-A-T-Y. I'll put it in the chat. All right, from Connor. Thanks, Ricky. Yep, 4 more. We're at 26. Thanks, Ricky. Jays are down 5-2. Ugh. Cavs are going to Cancun after tonight's game. Yeah. Golfing or vacation or something. What do you call it? Anywhere. In the Caribbean. Anywhere is nice this time of year. Watch out for hurricane season. Still, oh yeah, no doubt. They were only averaging 17 for the first 2 games, and they're sitting on 5, so they're not on pace to improve it. No, I hear you. Dan, what's up? Let's go, Habs. What is going on tonight? Really bad defense so far. Ah, gotcha. He sounds familiar. Nothing with me. Good day. Played some video games with my son today, and chess. I drove him home this afternoon, though. He's got last Rati, okay. Rati, okay. Yeah, he's got just whatever's left of this week of school, too. I always went till June, like mid-June when I was younger. Maybe we had more snow days back then. That's the only thing I can think of. Roddy, okay. Yeah, it's only one goal down. They're at home, but they got to get pucks on the net. This is making me nervous. Yep. The second period can always be wide open. Oops, sorry. I meant to leave this on the Knicks. All right, I'm going to queue up some music. June 24th. I know I don't think I ever was that late. But if you're talking college, maybe summer school, I don't know. That still seems late. That's crazy late. I just meant, grade school, junior high, high school. I feel like we were always still in school in June, and I'm so old they didn't have air conditioning back then. They got air conditioning at my high school after I left. There was like a news section that had air conditioning, and that was it. All right, I'm going to crank up not crank up, but turn on the music and take a quick break. Get some more water. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you all for spending some time and viewing, and especially those in the chat. Thank you so much. Oh. All right, let's get set for the second. And again, Carolina with a minute left on their power play. I know I'm being hypercritical of Colorado and Vegas. They are both impressive teams, but I still think the East winner would be favored against the Knights, and I think if the Abs pull off a miracle, they'll be the favorite against the East. Maybe that's a sign I should leave Carolina's hoodie down, huh? All right, we are underway. Sorry for the delay. 10 seconds in. Carolina in white, right to left. At the point, Svechnikov shot. Was it into the netting or did Dobish save it? Shots are still 15-5. Great. Now we're going to do the interview with Brindamar. Couldn't they have showed this before they started the second period? Yeah, no, they're sure the Knights are impressive, but I still think whoever wins the East is going to be favored against the Knights. I'm shocked that they've gotten this far, and I'm shocked they're up 3-0 on Colorado. I don't understand that at all, but you could say not having Makar lost him the first two games. I guess he was rusty in the third, but I don't know. All right, we got a tiny window for this power play. Dobish makes a save because they got to show the stupid interview instead of just going with the audio. I don't understand that, TNT. Yeah, McKinnon's right knee. Yep, outside of his right knee got hit on a block shot. Yeah, WNBA. I think last year I still had the White Sox till early June, like the first weekend. But it was mostly WNBA. There's going to be nights where USA has all the games and I won't have anything, so I'll have to find other stuff. But I have more baseball available to me this year than I did last year. Shot by, that was Svechnikov. That was wide. The power play is over finally. And Carolina keeps it in. Behind the Montreal net. Shot was blocked again. Taken out by the Habs. Finally. Dumped in. Anderson chases. Great camera work. Did we really need the behind the net for nothing there? Nope. Couldn't see a thing. Miller with the puck. Miller sends it out for the Canes. Down the length of the ice. Dobish behind his own net. Played to the near board. And taken away finally. Evans behind his own net, pursued by Blake. Pass got away. Blake got to it. Passed, and it's out to the neutral zone. And Carolina dumps it in behind the net. Dobson sends it up. Evans pass, tipped, stolen again. Blake right up the middle, centered it. Oh, it got tipped away. Nice play finally on defense by Montreal. Not out, though. Now they take it away again. Red line and a dump in. And I think Montreal needs a line change. Near corner. Sent to the far corner. And taken behind the net. All right. Sent behind the net. Slavkovsky couldn't get to it. But it's kept in by Anderson. Pass to the blue line. Caulfield with a shot. Big rebound. Who put the rebound on? Struble. And then he gets peeled off forcibly at 17:09, and it's held on by Anderson. Evans was the one with the back check that took the pass that was going to go right to Hall's stick and likely back into the back of the net. So great play by Evans for the Canadiens. Great. They missed the draw. For the love of God, TNT. My goodness. To the far boards. Pass to the near side. And Suzuki carries it in. Near circle. Near corner. Suzuki. I got to take this jersey off. It's just too hot. Suzuki again. Pass to Slavkovsky. Slavkovsky sends it behind the net. Carolina tried to get it out. Didn't. A shot was put wide of the net, but gloved by Dobson. I mean, the shot was by Dobson. Glove save by Anderson, but it was wide. Shots are 16-7. Yeah, so WNBA is the number one priority. Baseball, since I have more available to me, maybe. Last year we did UFL, but that's only like, I don't know. I'm just not into it. Last year was great, and then the last 2 weeks, nothing was on the line, and I just didn't pay attention anymore. Like all right, we'll explain that during a timeout or a commercial break. Carolina finally gets it out of their own zone and dumps it in. Dobish plays it to the near corner. Wrap around. They lost the puck. That was Robinson. Canadians send it ahead. Bolduc trying to stay onside. And it's sent by Veleno behind the net. Miller sent it out to the neutral ice. Excuse me. We got a delayed offsides on Montreal, but looks like they tagged up already. Sent up by Montreal. And now, by Carolina. Montreal couldn't get it out. Blue line keeper, Gostishbear, near circle. Takes it behind the net, and there's a whistle at 15:42. What's the call? Crowd is super quiet. Slashing on Martinook is the call, and the Habs head to the power play. Brenda Maher is beside himself in disgust. I mean, he broke Hudson's stick. That's automatic. Or did he not break it? He definitely knocked it out of his hand. I was wondering about that. I saw it live and just thought, yeah, they're not going to bother. Carolina's 19 straight PKs successful. Sent out to the neutral ice. And Carolina dumps it in. Come on, Montreal. What are we doing? All right, finally, pass. Taken up by Caulfield into the ozone. He gets the pass back, re-centered it. Goal! What a give and go! Hudson on the goal. Caulfield, an incredible pass. And on the power play, they break that streak that the Canes had going. They get the equalizer. And we are all tied at deuce. Let's go in the Bell Center here. All right, so turning the hat back around, and the Mobile One side had something to do with it, right? What a shot by Hudson. Like, I don't know what Carolina was doing. Miller was back. That was about it. I mean, they skated it in from the blue line, and, like, the Canes were just sleepwalking. It was very slow to react to Caulfield and Hudson just walking in unscathed. It was very odd. All right, Demidov passes it to the far corner. Evans got it taken away, though. Carolina to the neutral zone. We played the first 5 minutes in the second period. Dump in by the Habs, but taken away by Miller. Miller makes a pass to Taylor Hall. Hall passes up the middle to Blake. It's dumped into the near side for Miller. Shot from the far circle. Big rebound given up by Dobish. Luckily, the Habs defense was there. Might have been Struble. But Canes took it behind the net, and finally Newhook sends it behind the net himself to the far corner. Gooley coughed it up. Taylor Hall passes. Stankoven sends it behind the net. What are we doing? Sent out by the Habs, but Aho. Wow, that's the first time I've seen Aho with the puck tonight. Gostishbear sends it ahead. Far circle shot, too high. Near board. Svechnikov sends it around. Pass to the slot. Near boards. Out. Aho sent it back. And who is that? Why am I blanking? Oh, Nikishin sent it in. All right. Apologies. My brain froze for a second. Dump in by the Habs. Anderson couldn't get there. Somehow the Habs kept it in, but now the Canes are going the other way. It's a 2-on-1. Aho up ahead. Jarvis had to retrieve it in the far circle. They avoid disaster and bring it up. Deneau in the near corner. I think it's Deneau. Back to the blue line. Matheson sends it around behind the net. Chatfield, I guess eventually they got it out. Canes at the neutral zone. Pass ahead. Ehlers. He sends it off the far board. Stahl sends it to the far corner. Kirby Doc couldn't get it out. Bolduc passes. Doc carries it out this time. Red line to the near side. Doc stops. Sends it behind the net. Valeno missed it. It's in the far boards. Bolduc sends it towards the net. Doc with the rebound behind the net. And to the point. Taken to the near circle. Hudson brings it back. Shot from the near circle. Blocked. Sent up the near boards. Martinook finally gets it to neutral ice. And the Canes both teams get at least one change. Chatfield with the puck for the Canes. Sends it up ahead. Jankowski sends it to the far boards. Into the near corner after going behind the net. Canes couldn't keep it in. Habs sent it out. I think Walker just sent it down. Hudson will get there first. Takes a hit by Robinson and then by Walker. Or no, maybe Stan. I couldn't see. Up ahead, Deneau. Return pass, near side. That was centered by Slafkovsky. Deneau's shot was blocked. Or is that Suzuki? It's hard. Far circle shot. It's Suzuki. And now they send it behind the net again. Suzuki takes a hit in the near corner. It's sent around to the far circle. It got knocked away from Caulfield. Up ahead, tipped to the left wing. Blake gets it in the corner after hitting. Now the Canadians get it out. Neutralized. Slafkovsky gets knocked down. Gostishbear the other way. It's a 3-on-1. Near circle shot wide. What a break for the Canadians. They had a 3-on-1 and the shot was wide for the Canes. Shot from the far circle into the near boards. My gosh, TNT has a lot. They are struggling to keep the camera on the puck. Sent out to the neutral ice. Off the near boards. Up ahead, Demidov. They called him offsides. Jeez Louise, are you kidding me? 10:29. That should be the under 14 media timeout. It was Lane Hudson on the power play from Caulfield. It was a great give and go between Hudson and Caulfield. Dobish got the other assist. That's awesome. All right. Let's do the visualizer first. and then I'll catch up on the chat. So Dobich must have got it to Hudson. Hudson to Caulfield. Caulfield to Hudson. Back to Caulfield. And then Hudson just buried it. Anderson, was going to be caught going from one post to the other eventually. And Habs did their job. That's a power play goal. Oh, yeah, and I think I did like 2 CFL games last year, but I don't know if I'd bother this year. Rod the Bod, Brenda Moria. Everyone's shocked except Torts. Yeah. I hear ya. Yeah. Blue Jays. EA Sports NHL. Yeah, I don't like the modern games. I would play the 90s games if I was going to play it, or early 2000s. We'll see. As far as live streaming, yeah, it's going to be mostly WNBA and MLB. I did a softball game last year too. I even did a rugby game for the Chicago Hounds, just trying to find something. Martinook. Yeah, they paid for it. Yeah, it was a great give and go between the two of them. Dobish picked up the other helper. Yep, that was insane because like only Chatfield got back. Everybody else just kind of watched as the Montreal players blew right by him. Yeah, Dobish is doing a little bit of everything. Yeah, that is true. All right, back underway from commercial break. 10:20 to go in the second. So nearly halfway through regulation. Neutral zone takeaway. Kane's going the other way. To the far circle. Pass. And sent wide. Nikishin on the shot. Blue line shot. Robinson could not get to the rebound, however. Kept in by Nikishin. Sent wide to the far corner. Robinson sends it around. Jankowski. Far circle leaves it. Can't see who has it at the moment. Shot blocked. Near boards. And now we're past halfway through regulation. Shots are 18-9. Scores 2-2. Under 9.5 to play in the second period. Behind the net. Ehlers looking. Ehlers shoots it near side. Dobish made the save. Dobish looks injured though. Or maybe he's up now. Maybe his stick got caught in the net. I don't know. It's the only thing I can think of. Shot by Texier. Got blocked into the far corner. He gets hit. Montreal getting a line change. Evans dumps it in. Texier behind the Carolina net. Got hit again. Stahl battling with Demidov. Now, let's see. Miller's there. Evans is there. Carolina sends it out to the near side. Walker sends it off the far boards, but Strubel's there in the far corner. Pass ahead to Newhook. Newhook to the right wing. That's Hudson at the point now. Sends it to the near corner. Evans got drilled against the glass. Near corner. Taken away. Carolina going the other way. Let's see. The offsides, I think, was going to be offsides is the call on Carolina at 8:11. Pretty good shot. That's what happened. It hit Dobish in the shoulder. I think, he's feeling it. They showed him trying to loosen up the stick shoulder, his right shoulder. Somebody shot it right off his shoulder, so hopefully he's all right. 19-9 the shots, 2-2 the score, and now we got the under 10 media timeout. Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right, in the poll, so far we got 36 votes. 61% Montreal, 39% Carolina. Oh, I gotta get my phone charger real quick. All right, looks like the tablet doesn't need a charge. We're good there. All right, yeah, thanks for being here. Hope you're having a great Monday. Hope you, if in the States, hope you had a time with friends, family, loved ones on Memorial Day. Yep, 9 shots. Well, what was it, 5 after 1? So they've got four shots now in just under 12 minutes. What is that, 11:49? Yeah, it was a great give and go. All work done by Hudson and Caulfield. A nice give and go. Again, for whatever reason, Chatfield was the only one really in a position to do anything. Everybody watched from the blue line in. I mean, I get it. Hudson's fast and Caulfield's fast, but I don't know. I think they just got caught a little flat-footed. All right, Habs tried to send it out. It's at the blue line, though. Now it's at the red line. Finally, they got it out. But again, Stankoven passes back to the defense. They send it up the far boards. Pass to Caulfield. He takes it in the near boards. Sends it to the near corner. Behind the net. Slavkovsky trying to dig it out. Oof, my calf is still messed up. Pass over to Chatfield and sent up the far boards. Blake, nice defense and a frozen puck by Dobish. And we got pushing and shoving. Blake got to the puck first, but somebody on the Montreal defense just got back. And Dobish came way out of the net to freeze the puck. Yeah, actually, I think it was just Dobish doing it himself. I don't think Suzuki had much to do with that. And then they were going after Taylor Hall. Did we get a call? No. Dobish with 18 saves on 20 shots. Yeah, Dobish got an assist. Yep. It was all the work was done by Caulfield and Hudson offensively, but Dobish got an assist. Far circle right up top, and a shot and a penalty. Dobish was way out of the net. Finally, the Canadiens get to the puck. They just avoid disaster, but Carolina's heading to the power play. Gooley for the penalty. Svechnikov was all alone. Yeah. He needed to take that penalty, too. Svechnikov was seated and nearly centered it perfectly as Dobish was way out of the net. Somehow, I think Carrier may have saved the day there. But Gooley actually came up with a tremendous trip. Otherwise, Svechnikov was going to score there. All right, power play time for Carolina. Towards the net. And sent behind the net now. And finally, Montreal cleared it down the length of the ice. Under 7 minutes to go in the second period. Gostisbehere with the puck. All right, carried up. And into the near boards. Back to the blue line. Ehlers, nope. Deneau has it. They're going to get a line change. Deneau just skating around with the puck. Sends it back to the defense. Now they send it ahead. Ooh, Anderson played it to the near boards. I thought maybe Deneau could get there first, but he couldn't. Gostisbehere with the puck. Still over a minute to go on the Kane power play. Ehlers to the right wing. Shot from the far circle. Saved by Dobish. And just sent out by Montreal to the neutral ice. 6:10 to play in the second. Matheson in the far corner. Clears it down the length of the ice. Anderson stops it. Miller picks it up at the side of the net. Miller up the middle. 34 seconds. Carolina power play. Ehlers right up the middle. Ehlers, missed Taylor Hall. Hall behind the net. Back to the far circle. Nice shot, blocked. Great defense there. And they finally whistled it because I guess Evans had it frozen in the far circle and was kind of vulnerable sitting on the ice. Oh, they hit the side of the post. Who hit the side of the post? Gostish Bear, but he was basically barely ahead of the red line. That would have been a really tough angle to score a goal from. All right. Carolina still has like 22 seconds left on the power play. Okay, we know the NHL schedule. We don't need to see it, TNT. Please go full screen. Please. Oh, finally you put up a score bug. Jeez Louise. Terrible coverage as always. 10 seconds to work with. Red line. Dump in. To the far corner. Matheson with the puck. Behind the net. Still battling. Back to 5-on-5 though. Ehlers was sitting. Oh, Matheson got knocked down. Evans sends it out. Saucer pass. Near circle. Kane send it down the length of the ice into the near circle. That is, who is that? Jordan Stahl, who got the puck taken away. Pass to Dobson. Cross ice pass off the far boards. Chatfield there first. Pass ahead. Oh, offsides on Carolina. I don't know about that. 4:46 the whistle. 2-2 the score. 22-9 the shots. Carolina. And this is the under 6 media timeout. And we did do the Hudson goal, I believe. Yeah. Oh, Knicks game. Knicks still up 22. They're in the third quarter. 7:57 to go in the third. Knicks now 78. Cavs 56. Barring a miracle, they will complete their sweep tonight. Hey, we're at 29. Thanks, Ricky. We're getting there. Thank you. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you, Chance. Yes, happy Memorial Day to everybody in the United States and anybody honoring veterans lost in war or memorializing. Yep, thanks, Chris. To you guys as well. Oh, it's just sorry, Chance. It's honoring the fallen in war. You know, the fallen soldiers, the deceased soldiers who lost their lives in obviously foreign wars, because we haven't had a United States war since the Civil War, or I mean, other than those lost at Pearl Harbor. So it's a United States. I'm sure Canada has an equivalent on another. You're right. There you go, Chris. Go Habs, go. Sorry, I tried to explain it and I didn't do it very well. Yes, Remembrance Day. Yeah. November 11th. Yeah, so it's the U.S.'s Remembrance Day. Yep. I knew there was an equivalent, but I couldn't remember. Okay, we're finally back from break. Still 22-9 the shots. Still 2 in favor of Carolina, but the score is 2-2. And they missed the draw. They were showing the Montreal bench. Unbelievable. Carolina had it in the O-zone. Montreal sends it out. And that is too far. It is icing at 4. I thought I paused. 4:36. So icing against Montreal. Yep. Exactly, Dan. Yeah, I just couldn't think of the equivalent. Used to be the day they ran the Indy 500, but it's or the Indianapolis 500, but it's now the Sunday, the day before, usually. I mean, unless it's postponed because of rain. All right, behind the Montreal net, the Veleno had it near boards. Carolina sent it across. Oh, that's offsides. Where's the call? Okay, late. I was going to say that had to be offsides. I don't know what took them so long to call it. No, I know what you're talking about. The little red flower with the, isn't there like a black center? No, we don't do that. That's a distinction. I know what you're talking about though, the poppies, yeah. I think we just do little pins of the flag maybe. I don't even know. It's pretty much like a day to display the flag. Into the far boards, shot. It was blocked. Gooley gets to it. Tipped away. Slavkovsky sends it to himself off the boards. Far circle shot. Too wide behind the net. Near boards battle. And Chatfield sends it around and out. But the Habs get it. Pass to Dobson. Sent it ahead. Anderson plays it behind the net to Chatfield. Chatfield's pass taken away. Shot. That may have been saved on target. Oh, towards the crease. Loose, not frozen. And sent off the far boards. Oh, Montreal couldn't capitalize. They had just picked up a couple shots, though. Oh, man. Far boards sent in. And let's see. Sent to the far corner. New hook. Or is that Anderson? Nope, that was Anderson. I can't see who has it. Oh, Struble. Struble just turned it over and it sent out. Carolina going the other way. Ehlers centers it. Tipped wide. Ooh. Hudson, or Dobish caught a break. Struble with the puck. Let's not turn that puck over, Struble. I remember a couple games where you were brutal. Pass ahead by Hudson, but too far for Deneau and sent in by the Canes. Struble tried to leave it in the near corner, and the Canes got the puck again. Now finally, the Canadians skated out and dump it in. Anderson played it ahead. Blake sent it in. Stankoven centers it. He gets it back, but the Canadians knock it out of the zone. Demidov a pass. And just sent in by the Canadians. Maybe they're getting a line change. Walker behind his own net. Chased by Newhook. Walker quickly over the red line. Into the O-zone. Walker towards the net. Sends it wide and absolutely knocked out Dobish. Dobish barely moving. And they went after Walker. Walker was completely out of control. That's got to be more than 2, but I doubt they'll do it. Just my own, opinion. It should be more than 2. I thought Dobish had been knocked out. He did not move for like a bunch of seconds. I don't know what the hell is wrong with. Are you kidding me? Coincidentals? They're going to send Walker and Evans. You have got to be kidding me. This is a terrible call. Well, Evans got on his back and threw a punch. That's why. Well, that was stupid. You just ruined a power play opportunity. But I don't know how this is only 2 for Walker. That was terrible. Absolute intent to injure. That's got to be more than 2 minutes. I'm sorry. You cannot have the goalies being free game. Poppy from Flanders Field poem. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Again, it's a Canadian thing. I know what you're talking about just from watching hockey, though. They're talking to Martin St. Louis.
And I think the officials got it right. That was Francis Sharon. They made both calls, and at least from up top.
It's a bit of a dumb penalty by Evans, but I get the sentiment. But I don't understand how Walker gets away with just 2. Fine if you want to send, Evans for roughing, but I think intent to injure the goalie's got to factor in there. That can't be just 2. Give him a double minor at least. Towards the net, walked right in. Nice save. Of course, we got the behind the net cam, so I couldn't tell who it was. 2-on-1. Habs the other way. Right up the middle. Suzuki waits. Centers to sent wide. Suzuki tried to get too fancy. Put it between his legs. Backhand. And Caulfield had a terrible angle at it. He should have just stopped and sent it himself if he could have lifted it. I don't know. I don't get it. So running over the goalie is just free game. You can might as well just try to injure him because you're only going to get 2. Because these refs won't call anything else. Miller centered it. Blake sent it wide. And it's picked up by Dobson. Dobson passed ahead. Taken to the far circle. Shot. Return pass. How did they not score? Must have been sent wide. They had a nice pass to the slot and failed to convert it. Ehlers pass to Miller. Miller gives it up to, I think, Blake. Yep, Blake to Gostishbear. Gostishbear in the near boards. Still got 30 seconds on the 4-on-4. 17 seconds in the period. Pass finally. Far boards. Far circle. And 6 seconds to go. Taken towards the net. Oh, lost the puck, and that'll do it. That's the end of the second period. All right. The Canadians got the equalizer. We head to the third. 2-2 the score. Yeah, Suzuki should have just shot him himself. I don't know why he tried to get it to Caulfield. Wow, Montreal caught a few breaks. Carolina had some great opportunities. Dobish is playing phenomenal, though. Make no mistake about it. I'm not saying, luck or anything. He is actually playing well. And Carolina, though, has been getting some really good scoring opportunities. They increased the shots to 25-11. All right, let me catch up on the chat real quick. Yep. I know. I don't get it. I mean, I understand why they had to send Evans, but I don't think Walker should have gotten just 2. You got to think intent to injure. He was so out of control. End-to-end skating. I hope. Yeah. I hope so. Feels like intent to injure, but I honestly thought Dobish was knocked out for a second, too. So he did not move. Apparently. He's free game out there. All right, we need 9. We're at 31. Thanks for hitting the like button. Hello, Adele Little. Welcome. Yeah, go Habs. Agree. I agree. I thought Suzuki should have shot it. He got too fancy. He tried to avoid a defender, and then he decided to go to Caulfield, but Caulfield was in the far circle. He would have had a really tough angle shot, even if he had gotten it off. And Suzuki, I think, even if Suzuki had put a backhander on net, I think it would have been better than anything they could have gotten given the situation. He just got a little fancy. Yeah, full speed, end to end, never let up, and just plowed over Dobish. Obviously, Evans is upset. He doesn't know how bad Dobish may or may not be hurt, and I think he threw a punch, and that was it. Yep. Yeah. I know, it's like, at best, you're going to get 4-on-4. It doesn't seem to be a power play worthy penalty. Exactly. That's what I thought. He got too fancy. He tried to make a perfect pass. He could have gotten a backhander off, and even if Anderson makes the save, you get a draw maybe in the O zone, or even better, you get a rebound and you can tuck it in. But I know he was just trying to set the table with Caulfield, but Caulfield had over pursued and would have had a tough angle. All right, 2-2, end of second period. Let me quickly put this in. So it was 2-1 Carolina after 1. Now it is 2-2 the score. Hope you're enjoying this live stream. If so, if you have, please hit that like button or thumbs up on the video if you haven't already. Thank you if you already did. Also consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended and in front of other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. And I thank you all for your support. If you happen to have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's the same live stream, but it is faster and commercial free. Faster than YouTube and commercial free. It's been working. Accuracy over volume, I guess, right? I don't know what it is. It's very odd. I don't know. Carolina's had a bunch of opportunities, though. They can't continue. Dobish is really bailing them out. I mean, he's playing phenomenal. Plus, I think the Canes have hit the post twice, too. Just hope Dobish is all right. Caulfield seems to be nowhere worse for the wear after that illegal blindside check to the head, which should have been a penalty. I don't know how it wasn't. Yep. Hey, thank you for the kind words. Appreciate it. I know I'm behind NHL.com. It's because I'm on a streaming app. I'm using HBO Max. So if I had cable streaming service or if satellite's a thing, it'd probably be faster. But I'm on. We need to check basketball. I forgot. Well, it doesn't matter. It's all Knicks. 96-69, and we got a reverse score. Holy cow, that's 27 with 1:03 to play in the third. So about 13 minutes of game action left in the Cavs 25-26 season. But yeah, thanks. I hope you enjoy it here. The chat is usually fairly PG. We try to keep it that way as best we can. But welcome new viewers as well. Thanks for participating in the chat. I think it makes it a better live stream. For me, I know it does. And for you guys, I hope as well. I guess the best way to stop a brick wall is to slide right through it, apparently. Ashton signs with the Pirates. He's only 18. Oh, wow. Interesting. Yeah, I would like to see like pass percentage and stuff like that, but I don't think the NHL.com box has that. Yes, he is. He is. Oh yeah, it translated it. Well, thank you. It said it bien, merci. Hello, Sasha. Thank you. Yeah, go Habs. I know. Caulfield got a blindside hit to the head and no call. I still don't understand that one. I really don't. I mean, they've been on that play since, I don't know, about 10 years ago, right? Where they came up with the rule about, blindside hits and you can't target the head. I mean, that's not the wording. I can't think of the rule number. It's got a special number. Yeah, you too. Thanks, Jack. No. Well, I just realized today the Cubs lost their 9th straight. I was listening to the end of that game on the radio when I was driving my son home. All right, we'll let's take a peek at MLB. We will try to recenter this, put that about there. Yeah, because we don't want the highlights. That's good. Actually, all the games are over. Oh, no. What am I saying? There's 3 games going. Wait. We had 2 Sunday night games, or was one of these rain delayed? At any rate, Mariners Athletics, top of the 2nd. I feel like that game must have started late, or I don't know. Rockies, Dodgers up 1-0, top of the 4th. Rockies had 1st and 3rd, nobody out. End of the 9th. Looks like the Jays just lost 8-2 to the 8-2 to the Marlins. And we will have game, I'm assuming 3 for you, Wednesday afternoon, 12:07 p.m. Central Time, first pitch. So we'll start at least 2 minutes prior to that, maybe a few more. So that was a final. So 2 games going. Yep. Cubs lost their 9th straight. Still 4 over 500, but Pirates beat them 2-1 in Pittsburgh. Baltimore, Orioles beat the Rays 9-7 and 13. In Chicago, White Sox beat the Twins 3-1. White Sox 1 game over 500. That's they haven't been that good in a long time. Oops, they just reset the board. Brewers beat the Cardinals 5-1. Boo. Royals lose to the Yankees in Kansas City 4-3 Yankees. Mets lose in New York 7-2 to the Reds. Reds maybe snapping out of it. I know they had been doing poorly for a while. In San Francisco, D-backs 6, Giants 2. Cleveland Nationals win 10-2 over the Guardians. San Diego, the Padres get shut out 3-0 by the Phillies. Texas is shut out and no hit, apparently, by the Astros 9-0. And there's the official final. Marlins 8, Blue Jays 2. We will have game 3 of that series. I'm assuming they play tomorrow. Yeah. So game 3 of a 3-game series. They play tomorrow night. We'll have game 3 for you here on Sinbin Stream. Hope you'll join me if you're available in the afternoon. All right, we'll leave this up for these last 2 games. I know. I'm in complete agreement with you. I don't understand it. I really don't. Yeah, no hitter. Was it combined, I'm assuming? Where'd it go? Yeah, because nobody ever throws a complete game anymore. 6 innings for the starter who picked up the win. Am I 2-2? Okert and Santa? Or is it Santa? Though they combined. The Rangers got 5 walks. That's it. And yeah, no hit by pitches, I think. Just 5 walks. That's all they got. Yeah, I think so, Random. I think so. You got everybody beat by a bunch of miles, kilometers, whatever you use. Yeah, well, nobody throws 9 innings anymore. Complete games are, I think, of the past. 97, and he got pulled. Yeah, that's terrible. All right, I need to take a quick break. I will cue up the music. I'll just leave the Nick game up there. I guess I could play the marching band music. It is Memorial Day. Let me cue some of that up. Yeah, I thought I hit next. What is going on? I'm trying to find. All right, let's do the Marine hymn first. We'll do that. All right, I'll be back. All right, we are back. 1 second. Oh, sorry about that. I got picky about the... All right, Stars and Stripes Forever. And yeah, we're not going to have time to finish it. I'm going to cut it there. Should be back momentarily here. So hockey every day we have it. When we don't, we'll fill in with WNBA and then or MLB. Not or. If room MLB. Oh man, Chance, I saw you had more than one flag. I can't highlight more than one. Happy Memorial Day too, Adele. Game on. Yep. Let's go Habs. Yeah, again, I'm behind. So we have 9 seconds of 4-on-4 left. All right. Carolina in white, left to right. Habs in red, right to left. All right. Sent ahead by Gooley. We're back to 5-on-5. Dumped in by Montreal. Chatfield sends it around. And out. Up ahead. Knocked down by Martinook and dumped in. And what was this call? I guess offsides. Offsides against Carolina. Yeah, Dolbish playing well, and really Anderson's playing well. He just hasn't had as much work tonight. All right, 19:34 to play in the third. Sent down the length of the ice by Montreal. Anderson plays it to the near corner. Carolina, nobody's got a shot on goal yet. In the third, I mean. Chatfield couldn't get to it. It's behind the net into the far corner. Montreal couldn't keep it in. It's sent up ahead. Aho looking, sends it into the far corner. Wrong team. Dobson with the puck. I had the wrong 53. Blake took it away, centered it, shot wide by Stankoven. And sent out to the neutral ice where Carolina has it. Montreal getting a line change. Blake again. Blake centers it. It goes to Miller. Far corner. Hall turned it over. Montreal to the neutral zone and back into behind their own net. That is Hudson waiting. Block shots 23-12 Montreal. All right, this angle shows nothing. Passed ahead. Dumped in by Carolina. Hudson gets there first. To the neutral zone. Taken in by Carolina. Pass taken away. Montreal to the red line. Nobody wants it. It's like a hot potato out there right now. And now Texier sent it in, and Gostish Bear sends it out again. Now Gooley with the puck. Gooley to the red line. A dump in up ahead. Anderson turned it over. Gostish Bear has the puck. All right. Gostish Bear pass. Near boards. Sent around. I think that was Ehlers. Far boards. Montreal. That's Carrier. A pass. Pass, I think, ahead by Veleno to Bolduc. And shot by Gooley was wide. And out. Carrier back. Centering pass. Dobish saves it in the crease into the near boards. It looked more like a pass, not a shot. At least by the speed. Sent ahead. They were trying to hit Veleno, and Montreal regroups. Sends it ahead. Bolduc. Great corner cam. Never found the puck. Sent off the near boards. And Montreal sends it across. Man, there is nothing this period. That is icing. Very scattered third period. Why are we saying May 25th, 2014 when the Rangers beat, what, the Canadiens? Okay. Oh, Martin St. Louis. I didn't know that St. Louis was on the Rangers. I was wondering why. I remember him as a Lightning. All right, we're showing all his showing Martin St. Louis' playing days accolades and missing a faceoff. Stay classy there, TNT. Missing action. Just horrific. All right, back to the blue line. Walker skates it in behind the net. Lost it in the far corner. Nope, got a pass to Aho. Aho takes it back. I swear that puck was out of the zone. And now it is. Aho has it. And Svechnikov tried to pass it. Taken away by Montreal. We have one shot on goal this period by Carolina. Matheson behind his net. We can read his nameplate right in front of the camera. Sent ahead near boards. Chase is on. Struble gets there first. Got a hit, too. Or got hit. Stankoven has it. Stankoven across the ice to the far boards and a dump in from the red line. Struble gets there first. Taken behind the net. Blake. Blake gets it poke checked. Suzuki in the near corner. It's past to Suzuki. He carries it out. 3-on-2 if they hustle. Far circle. 3-on-3 now. Hudson did nothing with it in the near corner, and Chatfield passes. We're going the other way, and a dump in. Carolina going for a line change, I presume. Gooley has the puck. 15 minutes to go in the third. Sent up the right side. Behind his own net. That is Nikishin. Brought up now by his defensive partner, Gostishbear. Shot from the far circle, too wide. Into the near boards. Sent around to the far corner. Deneau trying to get there. It's sent behind the net. And Habs saucer it to neutral ice. And the Canes dumped it in. Montreal tries the near side again. Now a pass to the far boards. Up ahead, Deneau, far circle, far corner. Puck taken away. He was double teamed. And Canadians have it. Dobson passes. And we got a 917 freight train whistling through town. Sent in again by Carolina. This should be icing, and it is. 13:53 to go in the third. A very lackluster 6 minutes and 7 seconds. Hey, we're at 35 likes, so that's cool. Yep, thanks. Yes, yes, spoilers in the chat are forbidden. You'll get a warning, and that's it. I mean, everybody's going to get spoiled if they can actually see this up there, but yeah, nothing in the chat. You know, there's not much I can do to speed this up either. Unless there's a game on ABC, then I won't be as far. All right, a whistle at 13:41, and this should be the under 14 media timeout. I missed what the whistle was actually for, though, but they are heading to commercial break. Let me catch up on the chat. Yes, thanks. You too, Derek. Appreciate it. I guess. I like to see who wins, though. Yeah, what do we got? Just one for Carolina. None, of course, for Montreal, which is unbelievable. All right. In the YouTube chat, there is a poll. There are 43 votes. 60% Montreal, 40% Carolina. If you don't see the poll, no problem. Let me know who you're rooting for in the chat, or who you think will win. Doesn't necessarily have to be the same team. And who you think will win the series as well. Knicks continuing to pummel the Cavaliers. Holy cow. 117-76. What is that? 41 now? Oof. 5:41 left in that masterpiece. Still 2 games in progress in baseball. No score. Mariners and A's top of third. Rockies up 2-1 on the Dodgers, bottom of the fourth, but runners at second and third and 2 out for the Dodgers. Looks like we're just about to be back from commercial as well. What a game. What a series so far. The winner of this series plays the winner of Vegas or Colorado for the Stanley Cup. Currently, Vegas up 3-0, and the Game 4 is in Las Vegas tomorrow night. Hope you'll join me for that one as well. Red line, dump in. Anderson plays it to the far corner. Out to the neutral zone. Sent ahead into the near boards. Robinson, I think, gets there first for Carolina. Going the other way, though. Ooh, Veleno just got knocked into the boards, I think. Carrier falls down. Demidov behind the net. Back to the blue line. And sent out. Okay, I mean, TNT is just going, panning back and forth, looking for the puck. Gonna get motion sickness, for the love of God. Slavin got hit and sent it out. Canadians have it in their own zone. Under 13 minutes to go. A dump in again by Carolina. Man, this is a very odd third period. I guess nobody wants to make a mistake, I guess. That's my best guess. Habs waiting behind their own net. Matheson passes near side. Brought up by Suzuki. Sent ahead. Did they call? They called that icing? I thought Slavkovsky beat it out. You have got to be kidding me. What a terrible call. Sure looked like he was even, if not, maybe not ahead, but at least even. At the dot, he was stride for stride with the dude. How is that icing? They said Jarvis got there first. That was a very strange call. Suzuki against Stahl. Stahl won the draw. Chatfield centers it. Stahl has it in the far circle, far corner. Getting harassed by Suzuki. Find the puck. Yeah, it's off camera, TNT. Chatfield with a shot from the near circle. He somehow got the puck because they didn't have the puck on screen. Caulfield leaves it. They tried to return it to him behind the net. It's taken away by the Canes. Now it's taken back. Caulfield, near circle. Shot. Struble, rebound. Taken by Dobson. Kept in on the blue line. Pass. Suzuki to Struble. Struble shot too wide. Dobson keeps it in. Dobson, far circle. Shot. Goal! How did that go in? I believe it's Dobson's. Holy cow, that came out of nowhere. "3-2 Habs. Let's go Habs. Let's go Habs." Dobson with the rocket from the far circle from Caulfield and Struble. A great pass by Caulfield. Oh my goodness. What a pass. And if he didn't score, Slavkovsky would have been there for the rebound. Oh, it hit off of... Never mind. That was an own goal. Oh, my goodness. Ehlers, I think, tipped it into his own goal. Yep. That's what happened. Ehlers tipped it into his own goal on a diving attempt with the stick. Woof. That's... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they're reviewing for offsides. Uh-oh. We have a review. Or coach's challenge. How come I can't spell offsides? Uh-oh. Oh, no. I don't know if this is going to stand. Yeah, I'm afraid this is offsides. Fudge. I can't listen in because they're playing copyright music, copywritten music. I don't know. It's hard to... No goal. We're going to go all the way back to 12:01, too. Damn it. Yeah, it must be nice to just... Yeah. Fudge. Well, I gotta tell you, guys, if there's no goal, there's no shot. NHL.com and TNT fixed it. I don't know why NHL.com hasn't. Forgot what I was gonna look at. Yeah, now they did. Now they fixed it. Fudge. Oh, damn it. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I mean, Ehlers tipped it into his own goal, too. Slavin shot into the far corner. Where was that draw if it was offsides? Why was it in the Montreal zone? All right. Taylor Hall with the puck near boards. Takes it to the point. Somebody lost a stick for the Canadiens. It's Gooley. Somebody better hand him their stick. One of the forwards, do your job and hand Gooley a stick. Glove save by Dobish. That really ticks me off. That's like hockey 101. If a defenseman loses his stick, a forward must give theirs up. I don't know. You cannot just leave a defenseman out there without a stick. It's ridiculous. Gooley heads to the bench. Shots are 27-11. We're still tied at 2 after the successful challenge for offsides to wipe out the goal. All right. Montreal wins the draw. Struble tried to send it out. It's tipped back to Evans. Now they send it out to neutral ice. Newhook a shot blocked or too high. I guess too high. Back to the near boards. Dump in from the red line for Montreal. Far boards sent out. And, oh, no. This better not be a trip. Nope, he just fell. Shot too high by Carrier for Carolina. Jarvis sends it to the near corner to Aho. Now it's knocked back to the blue line. I think that was Ehlers that sent it ahead. Somebody. Come on, Montreal. Get it out of your own zone. Let's not deal with this garbage again. Aho behind the net. Wide open far circle shot. Hopefully it was blocked and to the near boards. Finally, Hudson has it. He'll loop back to the far circle. And he'll wait as Montreal gets a line change. I hear you. It's just been too long. It's been 32 straight seasons without a Stanley Cup hoisted by a team from Canada. All right. That's fine. And Montreal's fun to watch. I just like watching them. That shot was blocked, I believe, again. Actually, Carolina picked up one shot on the other end. Montreal sitting on 11 shots after the goal was waved off. Neutral ice. We got a whistle. Stahl is down. Uh-oh. Is this a penalty? As of now, no penalty. Montreal, yes, there is a penalty. Damn it. Dobson. Yeah, Dobson just ran him over. He hit him in the back. It's kind of hard to argue with that call. So Dobson heads to the sin bin, if you will, the penalty box. And after this under 10 media timeout, the Canes head to the power play. Ugh, man. 28-12 the shots. Hits 24-23 Carolina. Block shots 25-12 Canadians, but 16-10 giveaways Canadians, 9-2 takeaways Carolina. I mean, that's Montreal 1 for 2 on the power play, Carolina 0 for 2. Oof. Looks like I don't think this is who they're sending out for the PK, are they? There's no chance. They're not going to send 3 forwards and a defenseman for the PK. Yeah, that was bad. That was an obvious call. You can't make that hit. It's too critical of a juncture in the game. You're tied 2, under 10 to go in the third, and you take yourself out. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we got 39 likes. Thanks, everybody. Knicks up by 37 at the... Oh, that's finally the final. 130-93 is the final score. Oh, boy. Well, time to rise to the occasion here in Montreal. Evans, Newhook, Matheson, Carrier on PK. Aho, Jarvis, Stahl, Svechnikov, Gostishbear, power play unit. All right, here we go. Still waiting on the draw. All right. Newhook got it in the slot and cleared it. Nice play by Newhook. Anderson quickly passes it. Aho with the puck. Drops it back. Sent ahead. And, oh, no icing. Huh? How was that not icing? Cleared down the length of the ice by Montreal. Dobich thought it was icing. I thought it was icing. The stupid linesman didn't think it was. 0 for 2, but 5 shots on goal for Carolina so far. Under 9 to play. Gostishbear near circle shot wide. And, kept in, though, by the Canes. Far circle. Back to the blue line. Gostishbear pass. Down low. They've 1 minute into the power play. That shot from the far circle was wide. Into the near corner. Aho sends it around. Kept in by Jarvis. Jarvis to Aho. Aho to the near corner. Taken by Ehlers. Shot saved by Dobich. It's out of the zone. Let's see. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. I was trying to see if there was any shots on goal for Carolina. They said no. I thought Dobish saved one. Far circle. That player went down on their own. There was not a trip. Blake centers it. Now to the far circle. Shot too high. And pass taken to the red line by the Canadiens. Evans sends it back. Wow, is that unit still out there for the whole power play? And that's it. We're back to 5-on-5. They did pick up a shot at some point. That's what I thought. Sent behind the net. Carolina with the puck. Hall passes ahead. Shot by Blake. And rebound. And the far boards finally up ahead to Slavkovsky for Montreal. Far corner or far circle. Near circle. Oh, Suzuki got his pocket picked. Stankoven dumps it in from the red line. Gosh darn it. Hudson quickly passes to Slavkovsky. And he dumps it in. No, offside's the call. Come on. 6:58. 1:30. Yep. Awaits. Oh, Matheson blocked Ehlers' shot. That was not a save. Hall, what are they trying to say? That was a trip? I didn't think so. Gosh. Well, I don't swear. Oh, I replaced my... Yeah, I try to. Gosh darn it. Yeah. Somebody, a YouTuber says gosh darn it too that I watch. But I would have said it even without that person saying it. I try not to swear best I can. Occasionally I still slip. All right, dumped in behind the net. Dobish has to play it. Now up the near boards for Montreal. I say fudge a lot too. Stahl with it. Passes behind the net. Who got there first? Struble? Yeah. Finally, they get it to Veleno. He skates it over the blue, over the red, and dumps it in. He'll chase it behind the net. Slavin there first. We're looking at Veleno, who does not have the puck. An ISO cam. Why? In the near corner, Kirby Doc. Chatfield is there. So is, I just said his name and I forgot. Veleno. Saucer pass to neutral ice. Up ahead, breakaway towards the net. Aho, Dobish, where is it? He froze it. Did it ever cross the line? The ref said no. Oh, my goodness. Aho was all alone. Dobish slid near the goal line. Holy cow. Carrier got beat. Nobody else got back. Dobish managed to grab the post and stop himself from sliding into the net. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. There's no visual evidence that puck ever crossed. They're not going to be able to see anything on a review. Oh my gosh, that was closer than I would have appreciated. We head to the under 6 media timeout. Oh, exciting game to say the very least. Yeah, it could be. I got wiped out. They reviewed it for offsides. Yeah, if they failed to blow a whistle for offsides or say somebody knocking the puck down with a high stick or gloving it with a high stick, they can go back and review it. Yeah, offsides and offsides is the most common thing I'd say they review for. Yep. Your parlay hit with the 5 goals? Thanks, Ricky. Spurs, Thunder. Yep. We'll see. No, me either. I'm not against it, but... Oh, nice. We got to 41. Awesome. Thank you. Yep. As we just saw, almost there. All right. HBO Max slow to return. We got a "we will be back soon" message. Let's listen in here. If Dobish doesn't grab the side of the net. I don't know how you can't see anything. Where was the puck, Eddie? I don't know what you're talking about. They missed a bunch of seconds showing those replays. Montreal behind their own net. Pass up the far boards. Tipped, hopefully. Otherwise, it's icing. Yep, in the near corner. Texier there. Pass back to Matheson. Shot. Saved into the... Must maybe hit the post. Ref was going. Another shot wide. Far corner, Matheson. Getting harassed by Blake. All right, blue line keeper sent. Nope, must have been tipped into the netting at above the glass at 5:03. Man. Man, that shot was too tight. You couldn't see anything on that camera. Oh, okay. I don't think it hit the post. I think it hit the knob of the stick. No, it hit the post. Outside of the post, though, on that one shot. So no shot. 30-12, the shots are. 2-2 is the score. Behind the net cam, so doing my best here. Looks like Walker sent it out to neutralize for the Canes. Up ahead, Ehlers sends it into the near corner. Montreal, it gets a pass. Suzuki sent it to the neutralize where the Canes take the puck over. Dumped in by the Habs. Walker sent it around. They try the far boards. It's knocked back to Walker. Walker passes, and it's dumped in by the Canes. Dobish behind his net. We have less than 4.5 to play. Well, now we got 4:15 to play in the third. Still waiting behind their own net. Montreal with the puck. Pass ahead. Tipped back. Oh, no. Oh, offside. Wait, offsides? They called Jarvis offsides. How? He's not arguing. What was that call? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was tipped in. I don't know what Jarvis was doing. Yeah, he was way offsides. That was odd. Yeah, we were, I think, at 3-1 shots. Were we, or was it just 2-1? All right, this ended up being a center ice draw. So, good Lord, and they cut cameras and missed the draw. They were going to a tighter shot, and they completely missed it. Puck was already gone by the time that... Jeez Louise. Neutral zone dump in by the Canadiens, but that Nikishin passes to Jarvis. Jarvis sends it to the red line. It's dumped in from the far boards. Dobish plays it to the far corner. Now near corner. 3:33 in the third. 3:30 to go now. Carolina tries the near boards. Aho to the far side. Far circle. Knocked away from Svechnikov. Up ahead. Newhook. Newhook sends it. No, he does not. Now he sends it to the near corner. Chatfield is there. Takes it behind the net. 30-12. The shots, Carolina, but 2-2 the score. We have 3 minutes to go in the third. Up ahead. And Hudson passes to Caulfield, who goes right in front of their own net. Caulfield over the red line, over the blue line. Caulfield gets poke checked. Knocked to Hudson at the neutral ice. Pass ahead. Suzuki sent out by the Canes, but Hudson has it. and passes to his defensive partner. Pass to the near side. Suzuki up ahead. Slavkovsky near circle. Near corner. Slavkovsky tried to center it. Caulfield couldn't get it on net. Taken away. 2-on-1. Carolina pass. Well, terrible shot, and Dobish nearly had trouble with it. Another shot by Taylor Hall. That is blocked. Nikishin to the far circle. Taken away by Slavkovsky. Sent off the boards to the neutral ice. Red line. Montreal trying to get a line change. Gostisbehere with the puck. And sent to the far side. Under 2 to play. Tipped up into the air. Gloved down by the Habs and sent out. And how was that icing? They beat it out again and they called icing. I don't know. This linesman is blind. Yeah, Dobish nearly got hung up on the post. Like, it was such an awkward play, and they were lucky Taylor Hall didn't score there. Sure, it looked like Montreal beat that out. I don't know how that was icing. Shots are 31-13. I don't get it. I don't know. Blocked shots 30-13 Montreal. Tough angle shot. I don't know if that was on net for Carolina. Sent out by the Canes. Chatfield in the near circle. Sends it ahead. Up towards the net. Frozen puck for Dobish. Clock stopped at 1:23. So will they? I think they're going to count that as a shot. At least TNT thinks so. Yep, there it is. 32-13. Holy cow on the shots. It's been very close. Yeah, that's a good idea. Not everybody's. I may alienate some fan bases, but yeah. Sent to the neutral. The Americans aren't going to listen to me praise the Canadian teams and say you should root for them. No. It'll be all Kings. All right, in the near corner. Pass ahead. Now to Newhook. Newhook dumps it in. Boy, it looked like Montreal was offsides. Sent ahead by Carolina. Now, is this icing? Yes, it is. Yes. 55.2. .2 seconds to go after the Carolina icing. Richard, what's up? Yep, does look like overtime. Yeah, terrible pass, risky. I know. I agree. It's been very odd. This has been a very strange third period. If not for that offsides, Montreal may have won it, but we'll that's neither here nor there. We're still 2-2 after the offsides wiped out the goal. 40 seconds to go. Montreal pass. Tipped in by Caulfield. Miller behind his own net. Pass. Far circle. Tipped into the near corner. Under 30 to go. Pass ahead. And another icing on Carolina. So another draw, in the Canes' own zone. Yeah, I guess I could. I mean, I can make a case for 2/3 of the league why you should root for them. The other third, I'd be like, heck no, don't root for this team. Sent out down the length of the ice, but not icing. Dobson behind the net. Sends it up the far boards. 11 seconds to go into the near boards. Carolina takes it away with 6 seconds. Blake couldn't handle it. Dobson behind the net. That'll do it. 2-1. That is the end of the third period. All right. If you're unfamiliar with overtime in the postseason, here's how it works. We take a 15-minute intermission break, not 18. And there is no commercial breaks. None at 14, none at under 10, none under 6. The only time the players get anything as much of a break, it is at the under 10 first whistle, so that they can treat the ice. Not bring out the Zambonis like they're doing now at the intermission, but just to have the ice crew work on the ice. So just keep that in mind. So these guys will get tired pretty quick if they aren't already. All right, I do appreciate you all being here. Thanks. We got a good crowd, got a great chat going. Thanks. Welcome to anybody new. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Thanks for the 44 likes. Please, somebody hit the like. We'll get to 45. Be a W. Can't wait for it. W content. I'll only watch if it's the only. If it's only, I'll watch if it's only Kings. We got to get through the next 20 minutes. Again, it's not as bad as because we don't have double headers. When it's double headers, it gets hectic. It's like, oh darn it, I'm gonna miss the next game. But now, yeah, we're good. All right, so we've got the OT intermittent. So NHL.com is wrong. They always put their time at the same time, and it's wrong. I don't know why they don't adjust for 15 minutes for overtime, for intermissions and overtime, but whatever. All right, so shots have not been edited yet. Okay, so the Knicks won Game 5 in a 2-2 series is Spurs at Thunder tomorrow. NBC and Peacock for that one. All right, shots haven't changed. It's 32-13 thus far, Carolina. We thought we had a goal for the Canadiens in the third, but it was reviewed and called no goal due to an offsides that they missed live. 32-13 Carolina on the shots, 30-23 Carolina on the faceoffs, 0 for 3 power play Carolina, 1 for 2 Montreal. Hits are 29-25 Carolina. Blocked shots 30-14 Montreal. But 16-12 giveaways Montreal and 10-2 takeaways Carolina. Hey, what's up, aliens? Bet 100 on Canadians, please. Yeah, unfortunately, they had a goal ruled no goal after an offsides review. All right. In LA, Rockies 2, Dodgers 1. Bottom of the 6th. A's are getting shut out. Mariners on the road leading 7-0 bottom of the 4th. Oh, you know what? I haven't checked WNBA all day today. I'm assuming they're done. Unless they had a late one. Oh, no, they got one going. The Fire won in New York over the Liberty, 81-74. Wow. Fire are 4-3. Liberty are they're 3-4. Valkyries lead the 1-win Sun. The Dream are the only one-loss team. Nobody's undefeated. And everybody else has won at least 2 games. Sun have only won 1. Valkyries 37. Sun 29. 239 in the second quarter. Let's see if they've got a game cast for this, because maybe I'll leave that up. Yep, we'll let this ad play, and then we'll leave this while I take a break. Let's fire it in, Habs. Yes, please, please. Yes, yes. 200 for Ehlers. Oh, for the old sorry. For the Canes to win. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right, this ad is super annoying. There we go, finally. Oh, and then another. Yeah, we'll have to have a little bit of. Jeez. All right, we'll have a little bit of stuff at the top and bottom. Don't care about. Sorry, I just don't care about WWE. Sorry. Haven't watched in 25 plus years, probably. All right, Valkyrie's up 37-29 in that one. 2:39 to go, second quarter. All right, Dream 4-1, Fever and Aces and Lynx 4-2, Valkyries 3-2. They're playing right now. Wings and Fire 4-3, Sky and Sparks 3-3, Tempo 3-4. So are the Storm and Liberty 3-4. Mystics 2-3, Mercury 2-5 with 3 straight losses. Sun are 1-6. And they won on the road. This is their final year in Uncasville, Connecticut. They will move to Houston and form Houston Comets 2.0 next year. I think the Rockets owner bought the team and is going to move them for 2027. I'm looking. I don't see anything deleted or held. Nothing was deleted or held that I saw. I know you said, what did I say? Double OT so far. You're half right. You're half right. Yeah. Gotcha. I misread it. I didn't see your half right. Did you have one before or after that? Yeah, because nothing was deleted or nothing was held by YouTube. Yeah, that third period was very lackluster, especially for the. Okay, I'm more than 50. I'm about 20 seconds ahead of the TNT clock. Yep. Bang goal always. We'll see. Yeah, I think who was it? It was game 2 of this series. Yeah, Carolina got it very quickly. Yeah, I remember now. All right, like and subscribe. Doing one or both will help to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. If you happen to have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's the same stream. It is just faster and commercial free. But thanks again for all your support. All right, I'm going to take a break and refill the water. Yeah, 6:20 still until the overtime. All right, why don't we continue with the patriotic music since it's Memorial Day. Come on. I do appreciate you all watching. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to call and the game for you, and thank you for your chats, especially. I appreciate you all being here. Excuse me. Sorry. Let's get. Let's go. I don't remember. Oh, I think we had gotten to Stars and Stripes Forever, but I don't think we finished it. But let's just go to the next two. All right, thanks. All right, we are back. Halftime in San Francisco. Golden State Valkyries 47, Connecticut Sun 30. 7-0 Mariners over the A's, bottom of the fifth. In Los Angeles, Rockies 3, Dodgers 1, top of seventh, 1 out. Just about set to start the overtime. All right. Hope you're having a great Monday and hope you're having a great Tuesday in Australia, randomosity. Yes, thank you. 4 more. Awesome. Go Canes. Yes, thank you, Ricky. Thanks for reminding everybody. Appreciate it. Oh, they made a revision. They took away a shot for Montreal. 32-12 are the shots. Whoops. Let me take the clock down real quick. There we go. All right, just about set. Montreal in red, left to right. Canes in white, right to left. Habs had it. They dump it in. Anderson couldn't get to it. It's sent out by the Canes. Now sent to the near boards and dumped in, but Montreal has it. Pass to Carrier. Tipped ahead in front of the Canes bench, excuse me. And Hudson with the puck in his own end. So this is like the second period. Right up the middle. Suzuki shot and was off target. Oh my gosh. I thought the Habs had won. Oh my goodness. Svechnikov tried to get it to Aho. Habs going the other way. Slavkovsky lost it, but the Habs still have it shot. And it must have hit the netting above the glass. Whistle at 18:57. Let's see this shot by Suzuki. That was a tremendous pass. I think they counted a shot. Hudson fired it to him at the blue line. Suzuki hit it wide. They caught Walker napping. Yeah, hit it wide. So I don't know where this shot on goal. Oh, they hit the post. Yeah, I was going to say, that's not a shot on goal. It hit the post. Then it went into the netting above the glass. So Montreal missing on 2 golden opportunities, scoring chances early in this overtime. All right, near corner, sent behind the net. Blue line keeper. Pass to Demidov. Demidov behind the net. And Slavin gets it out to Chatfield, right up the middle. Pass to Taylor Hall. Shot blocked into the near corner. Blake trying to dig it out. Hall trying to dig it out. Taken away. Pass for the Habs and dumped in from the red line. All right. Gostisbehere with it for the Canes. We played 2 minutes of overtime. Still no shots on goal. Offsides apparently on Carolina was the call. Who was that? Oh, Robinson. I was like, I couldn't see his full name. I was like, yeah, that's Robinson. Looked like it just said Brinson, but it's Robinson. 2 minutes and 3 seconds gone by here in overtime. Brick, what's up? Go Habs, go. Thanks for being here. All right, the Canes dumped it in. Pardon me. Got the wrong team nickname. Stahl behind the net to Martinook. Who is that? Carrier now behind the net. Picked up. Habs make a pass to the near boards. Oh, they tried to center it, and it got taken away. Canes send it out. And Matheson takes it behind his own net. Skated up over the red into the ozone, near circle, lost it in the near corner. Gosh darn it. Other way, Robinson off the boards, tips it, and Montreal sends it ahead. Oh, not on net. So icing was the call on Montreal. What's up, Brick? Thank you. Yeah, we got 46. Yeah, thank you. 46 likes. Sorry. What happened? Gooley, they tipped it How was that icing? I thought they tipped it at the red line. Oh, off. Aho gets a talking to. We're still waiting on the draw. Aho kicked it back to Gostish Bear after winning the draw. Backhander to the slot. Anderson sends it out. Retreating in his own end is Nikishin. Right up the middle, he gets a shot on goal, glove save, and held on by Dobish. Okay, that's got to be a shot on goal. 16:49 to play in overtime. There it is. All right, come on. Let's go, Habs. Come on, Montreal. Come on, Canadiens. Something. All right, I don't care about tennis. Sorry, TNT. Let's get back to the game. Face-off won by Suzuki. Carrier sends it behind his own net. Pass up the far boards. And, I don't know, offside. Maybe it got tipped into the crowd or the bench. 16:42, a whistle. So, let's see. Probably just one shot on goal then. Yep. One shot on goal for Carolina in the overtime. Habs hit the post and sent one wide on a breakaway. Dump in from the red line. Suzuki was just wide on his shot. Near corner and tipped. Who got it? Kane send it ahead. Jarvis dumps it in from the red line. Behind the Montreal net, Hudson passes. Up ahead, Slavkovsky to the left wing. Far circle. Gooley stops. Far corner. Tried to get it to Caulfield. It's knocked down at the blue line, but out to the neutral zone. Dump in by Montreal. Played up the near boards by Anderson. Picked up. Near circle. Fell down. Near boards. Pass sent out. Down the length of the ice. And icing is the call on Montreal. Demidov not happy with Blake at 15:51. So the faceoff will be in the Montreal defensive zone after the icing. Well, Blake held on to Demidov. Blake fell down and grabbed Demidov's arm. You can't blame Demidov for being upset, Blake, when you're the one that tackled him. Give me a break. Stolen by Taylor Hall towards the net. A stuff attempt knocked away. Long shot blocked into the far boards. I mean, let's tone down the outrage when you're the one that grabbed him by the arm and took him down with you. It should have been a holding penalty, but got to draw blood in overtime, apparently, for them to call anything. Sent to the near circle, to the slot, shot, wide, rebound, behind the net. Carolina centers it. Sent off the near boards to the neutral zone, finally, by Montreal. Miller dumped it in. Dobson gets it back. Dobson sends it ahead. They said no icing. Anderson couldn't get to it. The Canes send it in. How was that not icing on the Canes? Sent to the far boards. Nikishin keeps it in. Finally, Montreal gets it over the blue, over the red, into the O-zone. Anderson sends it behind the net. Picked up by Deneau. Texier sends it to the blue line. Long shot or pass blocked and sent out of the zone. And taken by Hudson in the near corner. Hudson long pass ahead, but missed everybody. And icing is the call on Montreal at 14:19. And now the 36-12 the shots. And that is 4-0 in overtime on the shots That did not miss by much. Oh, great. They missed the face-off. Puck is in the near corner. And behind the net, Struble to the far corner. Jankowski knocked it away. Suzuki finally passed it. Up ahead. Looks like Slafkovsky. Near circle. Slafkovsky passes. Near corner. Chatfield with a hit. Tipped and gloved out of the zone by Robinson. Pass to Carrier. He sends it up the near board. Slafkovsky again. Near corner. Sends it behind the net. But Aho is there for the Canes. Aho right up the middle. Pass. Svechnikov centered it. Sent just wide. And up ahead to Demidov. Demidov dumps it in from the red line. Anderson behind his own net. Pass got away. Evans tipped it back to his defense. Dobson pass sent across. Taken away. Neutral zone again. Carolina. Taylor Hall. Near circle shot. Too wide. Far boards. Newhook tried to send it out. Canes keep it in. Far circle. Blake coughed it up. Knocked somebody down. Taken by Montreal to the far circle. A shot was blocked. Rebound shot blocked by Evans shot. Sends one through the crease into the far corner. Anderson keeps it in the far corner, though. I think Montreal was finishing a line change. Sent out and in their own zone. Montreal tries the near side again. Anderson skates it to the far side and dumps it in. And apparently Montreal got one on net at some point. They finally picked up a shot on goal. Tipped ahead, red line. Montreal in their own zone. Pass to the neutral ice, but it goes down the length of the ice. Icing again on the Habs at 12:05. I got to remember to drink water because... Oh, Aho. Actually, that wasn't wide. A bouncing puck. It looked like, I thought Dobish got a piece of it, but maybe not on that last replay. Blue line, that was wide. Far corner. Stahl tried to center it. Habs send it to neutral ice. Anderson with the puck. Sends it ahead. Texier couldn't get there in time. Near corner. Picked up by, oh my gosh. Sorry, my brain. Ehlers and sent ahead. Montreal in the near corner. Hudson sends it behind the net. Far corner pass. Up ahead. Dump in from the red line. Into the far corner. Behind the net. Far circle for the Habs. Centered for Carrier. Shot too high. May have been a blocker save. Nope, they took a shot away. No, not yet, maybe. Pass to Carrier. Carrier sends it ahead. Near board. Sent it. Nope. Aho. No, not Aho. Slafkovsky. Wrong team. Wrong 20. Carrier with the puck again. For Montreal, that is. Dump in from the blue line. Near corner. Suzuki got it in the near circle. Knocked away, though, by Carolina. Oh, kept in nicely by Dobson, though. That looked like a trip of Demidov. Maybe by Chatfield. Sent out by Carolina. They got a 2-on-1. Far circle. They wait for the trailer. Shot was wide by Chatfield. It ended up being a 3-on-2. Think it was tipped into the netting above the glass. Man, Montreal dodged another one there. The Bell Center erupts in a sea of towel waving. Actually, Dobish made that save. Holy cow. Nice shot by Chatfield. It may have hit his right shoulder. He's been nailed on that right shoulder twice now. Yep, they took a shot. Montreal's shot got taken away. 37-12 the shots. 10:32, so they'll have a brief break next whistle when it's under 10, and they'll do some ice repair. Deneau, I think, won the draw. Saucer pass to neutral ice, but already to neutral ice sent out by the Canes. The Canadians dumped it in, probably headed for a line change. And now Miller passes. No, Miller takes it right up the middle. Gets it poke checked away. Nice play by the Habs. A near corner. Just over 10 minutes remaining in the overtime. 10 minutes. We played 10. Puck is finally sent ahead by Montreal, but Carolina picks it up. Walker with the puck. Walker back and sent ahead. Dobish thinks it's icing. They did not call it. I have no idea why not. Ehlers passes to Gostish Bear. It's sent in from the red line to the far corner. Dobson behind his own net. Pass. Finally, Matheson gives it back to Dobson. Dobson, far corner. Pass ahead, just out of the reach. And that'll go far enough for icing. And they will do the ice repair. I don't know why they do it after an icing penalty, but they will stop the game and do ice repair. It seems kind of weird. Oh my gosh, Hudson got tripped. No call. Absolutely should have been a call against Robinson. Tries to sell it. What are you talking about? Hall threw an elbow into Demidov's face, too. Again, if there's no blood, they're just not going to call anything. Yeah, I agree. If they've given up some chances, they definitely have. Matheson leads with 28 minutes and 41 seconds time on ice. Hudson 26:51. Dobson 23:57. Suzuki was fourth. Miller for the Canes 28:27. Walker 25:56. Slavin 23:06. Ehlers 22:18. Chatfield, and I missed his time. That was your top five. I only got through 4 on the Canadians. So they are taking a brief break. And then we'll be back to resume in the overtime. But this is the only break unless one of the teams calls their timeouts. But those are pretty brief. All right, the ice crew is still out there making repairs. All right. I think we're just about set. So I think shots are what, 5-0 in the overtime? Yeah. No shots on goal yet. Montreal ended up with 1 shot on goal in the third, by the way. And they had a goal wiped off the board for offsides. All right, near circle draw in the Canadiens' defensive zone. Montreal wins it, sends it ahead. Is it on net? No, it is not. Another icing call at 9:05. What are we doing? What are we doing? Only goal, actually no goals in the third. It was 2-1 Carolina. After 1, 2-2 after 2. Canadians thought they led 3-2. Challenge for offsides. Overturned the call of goal on the ice because of offsides. False start here on Evans. We're still waiting for the faceoff. Won by Carolina, but Newhook knocked it out. Newhook in the near circle gets knocked down. Looked like a punch. And sent to the neutral ice. Gooley dumps it in from the red line. Near boards, Demidov turned it over. Going the other way, a dump in by Slavin. excuse me, behind the net. Martinook couldn't get to it. And the Habs turned it over. Nice. Suzuki turned it over. Gooley behind the net. Into the far corner. Now picked up. Far corner. Under 8.5 to play in the overtime. Hudson. Pass to the near boards for Suzuki. Suzuki gets knocked off the puck. And Carolina passes it out. Returned it to their own neutral, own defensive zone, though. And then sent it in. Near corner again. Battling for the puck. Hudson. Now to Slafkovsky. He turned it over in the slot. Slafkovsky chasing it in the far boards. Luckily. Over the red line. Taken away and sent out again. And Montreal better watch out. They were in the middle of a line change. I'm wondering if that puck hit somebody. This might be too many men on the ice on Montreal. By the boos, I would imagine. They're talking about it. This might be too many men on the ice. I think it hit somebody while they were trying to get a line change. No call. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. That was an early jump by Matheson for Hudson. That should have been too many men on the ice. Wow. Montreal catches a break. That should have been too many men. I agree. I don't know why they decided not to call it. Hudson was heading off. Matheson was on way before Hudson was anywhere close. I just assumed they had hit the puck, and I thought, well, that's it. That's a too many men on the ice. But they got together and discussed it, and they did not call it. Whew. I don't understand that call. Behind the net, Matheson with the puck. And it looks like my clock is a tick ahead. There we go. Now, oh, man. Okay, not icing. I thought it was going to be icing. Carolina sends it out to neutral ice. Newhook gets knocked down. Pass to Bolduc. He lost the puck. Breakaway. Far circle. Stankoven. Finally, Bolduc gets back. And, oh, my gosh. Far circle shot into the near boards. Jeez Louise. Montreal sends it off the near boards down the length of the ice for icing. Holy cow. Montreal better snap out of it. Get this. Oh, yeah. No, I agreed. I don't know why they didn't call it. I was shocked it wasn't called. Whether the puck hit anybody or not, it should have been too many men on the ice. Because Matheson was on well before Hudson was anywhere near the boards or the gate to get off. Deneau against Jankowski. It's tipped away by the Habs. Bolduc to the red line. Dumped it in. Shot from the far circle. Doc got blocked. And up to the near circle. Robinson sends one wide behind the net. Pass ahead. Taken away again. Dump in by Robinson for the Canes. Behind the net, into the near corner. Pass ahead, off the far boards. Chatfield sends it out. Robinson tips it. Jankowski sends it in from the red line. Come on, camera, pan. Jeez Louise. Taken behind the net by the Canadiens. Turnover. Right up the middle, Svechnikov behind the net. Far corner, far circle. Towards the near circle. Jarvis, Svechnikov, shot, tip, goal. Unbelievable. Horrific turnover. And the Canes take the 2-1 lead. Oh, man. Come on, Montreal. Horrific turnover. Man, that offsides call. And Montreal had one shot in the third and none in 14 minutes and 6 seconds of overtime. Aho gets the game winner from Svechnikov and Jarvis. Svechnikov picked up the loose puck after a horrific turnover. Carolina wins 3-2, and they lead the series 2-1. Into the near corner, Svechnikov sent it. Aho, and I guess Svechnikov shot it, and Aho must have tipped it. I don't know what it hit off of. Maybe his leg? Terrible angle. It went under the bar and off the top of the netting and ricocheted out. Oh, they're reviewing it.
It looked like Slavkovsky was there as well. It looked like he was outside the blue paint here, Bush.
Are they saying maybe high stick or goalie interference maybe? He hit him in the crease though. How can you say then he moved out? Well, that was a brief review. Nothing there. That's the game. Damn it. Oh well. Well, they'll have a chance again Wednesday night. Hope you'll join me for that one. I don't think Aho touched this puck. I think it hit Hudson and went. I think it hit Dobish and went in. Great screen. I wouldn't be surprised if Svechnikov gets this goal. I don't think Aho touched it. I really don't. It didn't look like it. Oh, well. It's been a great series. They'll get another chance, I suppose. It's only 2-1. They must win game 4, though. That'll be Wednesday night at 7. We will have baseball Wednesday as well in the afternoon. Hope you'll join me for Avs Golden Knights. See if the Avs can avoid getting swept 4 straight. 4-0 against the Knights. It'll be in Las Vegas. Again, 8 o'clock Central for that. So 8:05 live stream. Likely 8:15 puck drop Central time. All right, just putting the final score in. Tough break. They get a goal overturned by offsides and then end up losing in overtime. But kind of hard to win in overtime when you can't get the puck on net. And you keep making terrible plays in your own zone and turning it over. All right, just ended the Twitch stream. Here's the visualizer for Aho. So, the turnover already happened. Svechnikov pass. Jarvis sent it back to Svechnikov. Svechnikov shot. Allegedly, Aho tipped it in, but I really think I thought that was sent in by Svechnikov. So the turnover led to it. Aho with the winner, so he's the first star. Matheson at the goal, he's the second star. And Taylor Hall with a goal, he's the third star. 38-12, the final shot total. Unbelievable. Canes win. Yep. Bad defense. Horrific turnover. Yeah, I can't help it. Yeah. Yeah. No what? Oh, no WNBA, yeah. Yeah, no WNBA maybe this weekend. Valkyries 68, Sun 44. We're sticking with hockey. Well, I'll tell you what, if the Knights win tomorrow night, we will have WNBA on Thursday. We'll attempt to do the prime doubleheader. We will guaranteed to be late to Fever Valkyries, though, because these games are not going less than 2 hours. But if the Avs win, we will have Hockey Thursday. We know we're going to have this series Wednesday and Friday at least. Saturday, I think my son has a baseball game in the morning Saturday, so I can't do this noon game. I've been trying to do noon games, but I don't think I won't be home in time. I think he has 2 games, so probably not. Saturday afternoon's rough. Let's see. Saturday night, yeah, I will not. Well, again, if that game doesn't happen, we'll do Saturday late afternoon, early evening WNBA. Sunday, I probably will be able to do this 2:30 game. Oh, that's the only game on Sunday. All right, we'll be doing Aces Valkyries at least on Sunday. That's on NBC and Peacock though. Aces at Valkyries. If there's no hockey, we'll do WNBA though. So yeah, I know. Yeah, one shot in 30 minutes. No, one shot. Yeah, no, in the last, 34 minutes at least? 20, 34, I don't know. Yeah, thanks, Chris. Oh, brother. Well, sorry, the Knights aren't fully healthy either. They didn't have Stone for the first 2 games, so I wouldn't say that's luck. Yep. 2 likes for 50, but I think we're going to call it. Yes, we know the Liberty choked against an expansion team, Portland. We know. I think that's where I'm going to call it. Carolina 3. Valkyrie's up big on the Sun. Man, the Sun are just brutal again. All right, so that means Carolina leads the series 2-1. Well, hope to see you for Avs Knights game 4 tomorrow. If not, we'll see you in less than 48 hours for Canes at Canadiens game 4 of this series. And again, Marlins Blue Jays 12:07. Earliest we could do WNBA is Thursday if the Avs get swept. Otherwise, Saturday if the game ends in game 4 or game 5. Otherwise, for sure, we'll have WNBA Sunday afternoon. There's only 1 game. All right. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for liking the video, subscribing to the channel, follow on Twitch. Just need 1 more like for 50, but I'm going to have to call it. My voice is shot. Hope to see you in the next one, if not soon after. Sinbin Stream signing out. Wishing you all the best. Have a great rest of your Monday. Have a terrific Tuesday. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Good night.